And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Some women on the dating scene aren't sticking to one man. They have a whole roster that they update based on many things, including their mood or behavior of those men. Let's take a listen and get to the ladies tonight. And joining us now here on The Factor Uncensored, the ladies are in the house. Bevan Biggers and Nate, glad to see you both. Now, we guys have known this for quite some time, Bevan, that you guys may have a backup in case we screw up, and so there's a new study out indicating that 1 in 3 women have a backup in their relationship to the guy. So do you guys agree with that, disagree with that, and is it a good idea, bad idea? All right, Bevan, let's hear from you.
So I do agree. I used to be the type to always have a backup. But I just cleared it all the way out. I'm so tired of dealing with the main, then the backup, then the backup becomes the main. Then I'm like, ugh, gross. I'm so tired of men. But
Did you have a backup to the backup?
I'm not against it, but I just don't do it anymore.
Well,
my
mama always told me, look, if you're not married, you are single. So she believed in having a plan B in business and love and everything. Because until like some paperwork is signed and you've taken responsibility for a person, I mean, it's just cool and everybody's nice. So a backup plan is always smart.
Now, Bevan, do you think, are you constantly prepared for the guy to screw up, for the lack of a better term, to up? And so you have that backup there waiting on his ass.
I mean, at this point, I just feel like most men are going to F up. So, but that's why I don't have any backups, because there's not enough interesting men anymore. And I think that I always had backups because my standards might have been lower in the past, or maybe I was more insecure. But the more secure and the more like I have boundaries, the less I have backups, the less I have lineups. And it has nothing to do with attractiveness. Of course, I can go out and find somebody to mess around with or entertain, but I don't like most of these men enough to even want to do that. I don't even want 2 on my lineup. Like,
that ain't so you've just given up, Bevan. There's no way you've just given up and taken a break, right?
Lot of it. They exhaust me. The sources of all of my issues that I've ever had in my adulthood are men, guys. If I'm ever like losing money, stressed out, being unhinged, looking over my shoulder, anxiety, trust issues are men. So once you cut that out, you're like, wow, life is good.
And you make more money. It's crazy,
What did you say? You make more money? How is that possible?
Unfortunately, unfortunately, I am attracted to men, so I would like to have sex with men, but I just don't like. I don't like enough to even do that. So that's where we are.
And you got to be careful of energy too, because some men, they're dumping all of their trauma and their issues and their whatever into you and getting a high off of your great energy, which brings you down. So, you just got to, it's tricky. It's tricky. I'm back in these streets. I was in a relationship for a long time, married shortly. So, that didn't work out. Now, during that time, I didn't follow my mom's advice. I was a good girl and only had one person and turned away everything during the partnership and the marriage. And my mom during the whole partnership would be like, I mean, are you sure? Because until he takes you off the table completely, you should just, if you get engaged, he's a little serious, but until you're married, it just doesn't matter.
And men don't be serious, so I don't know why we are serious. These men don't be serious at all. Before the marriage, during the marriage, after the marriage, before the marriage, everything.
Well, that brings up the question, should you have a backup even if you are married?
Now that I don't believe in. Okay, I don't believe if you're married to have a backup. I don't.
But I will say, just because I'm in a relationship or if I'm in a marriage does not mean that there's a line of men that don't want to be with me.
Like, yeah, that's true. It's just about having that emotional.
You know who likes you. You can play dumb all you want to. You know who's willing to take you up when it's time to chop your man off.
Because they're sitting there listening to the problems, if you tell them, or trying to sniff around, see what do you need help with, where is he packing? Because they'll just, create a little space for you. So you kind of have an idea.
But if there's any reasonable men out there that are hot and are not liars, tall, actually handsome,
Oh.
are not raised by boy moms or a mom that's in love with them.
If you don't like his
Um,
mama, do not date him and do not marry him. And it's
you
just the
know,
truth. Because I mean, the
yeah,
mamas
it,
sometimes they're like, they feel like they're the girlfriend or they're the wife,
exactly.
fiance, and there's no need to like, you're never gonna
Yeah.
win. It's his mama. And
If
that's
y'all are
weird.
out there and you're in Houston and you're hot and you're reasonable and you're transparent, holla at your girl, okay?
Bevan is hilarious. She's great. Check her out on social media.